Regulus is a fascinating star. It is the brightest star in the constellation Leo. At a distance of 77 light-years, or 4.56 times 10 to the 14th miles, it is nearly 5 million times further away than the Sun. Regulus lies directly on the ecliptic, so it can be seen across the entire Earth depending on the time of year. In early spring, here in the northern hemisphere, the star is opposite the Sun and can be seen rising in the southeast, along with the rest of the constellation Leo, near the same location the Sun rises 12 hours earlier. Stellar magnitude measures a star's apparent brightness. The Sun has a magnitude of minus 26.7. The brightest star in the night sky, Sirius, has a magnitude of minus 1.44, but Regulus has a magnitude of 1.35, meaning it is one of the brightest stars in the sky. The constellation we know as Leo was originally known as the Great Lion by the Babylonians as early as 4000 BC. The Babylonians called the star Regulus the star that stands at the lion's breast, or the king star. Leo was known through most of the ancient cultures as a lion. Regulus was often referred to as the king star. It is thought that this is because it is the brightest star in the constellation Leo, and that the lion is referred to as the king of the beasts. Many cultures attribute this star as being a herald of great power. What we see as Regulus is actually 4 different stars. There are 2 tightly orbiting pairs within this star system. Regulus A, by far the brightest star in the system, is a blue-white subgiant star of the spectral type B8. Our Sun is a G-type main sequence star, and thus is a very white star compared to Regulus. Regulus A is about 3.8 times the mass of our Sun, about 3 times as wide, and almost 288 times brighter. It is also much younger than our Sun. Since Regulus is so large and hot, it will burn much faster, thus entering the red giant and supergiant stages sooner, making its lifespan much shorter than our Sun's. It is thought to be about 50 to 100 million years old, much younger than the Sun's 4.6 billion years. As for life orbiting around Regulus, it could be possible. No one knows. But the problem with even communicating with a possible civilization is the massive distance. Even if using the best possible technology, a 2-way radio communication would take over 150 years, just because the distance those electromagnetic waves would have to travel. This obviously rules out human travel between the stars as a viable option, although it would be fascinating to find life somewhere else in the universe. I think that there is so much we could learn from distant life. It would put life here on Earth into perspective. I would personally love to share some of the greatest works of literature here on Earth with a possible extraterrestrial civilization. Regulus is a fascinating star, a 4-star cluster at the heart of the Lion. Personified, I would see Regulus as a lion, or the lion, Aslan, from the Chronicles of Narnia. Regulus, the king star, is the 4 stars, or the 4 chambers of the heart of the lion Aslan. Throughout history, Regulus has been described as a kingly star, and there is no greater king than Aslan. Aslan, or God, through what he represents, is the King of Kings.